Shifting, Roman with another shift, backed up for a shot to go! Diamante blasts it by Shortridge, short-handed, and the Terriers have tied it.
After an up-and-down start to their season, the BU Terriers enter the second half of the year looking for more wins and more consistency.
Farabee, the freshman!
No, I think we just keep trying to get better. You get a young team and, there's a lot of mistakes made and we're trying to limit those mistakes. We just got to make sure we play smart. We've lost one game when we've scored first, so we just haven't scored first enough. We've come out, and had some pretty good efforts in first periods and, sometimes on the wrong side of it or end up having to claw back and tie it up. We've overall played pretty good games. We just haven't been able to get it done.
Follow up Patrick Harper and a goal.
We know what we have and talent-wise in the locker room, and we've lost a lot of close games. It makes you realize that those are games that you have to win no matter what.
We've lost some close games with some really good teams, and I think, that just shows that even though we're not where we want to be right now, we can still beat anyone on any night, and I think just continuing to believe in each other. It's not easy to win in Hockey East, so I think, just doing the little things over and over that, lead to wins.
Pad save Oncher, follow up and a save by Oncher.
You just gotta take it day by day. You can see that when we come to practice and we do our lists every day. When you really focus in on that, it carries over into each day. Just keep everyone moving forward. There's more important things ahead and there's a lot more to be accomplished.
The Terriers get the chance to make a big statement about where they're headed when the nationally ranked Arizona Sun Devils come to town for a pair of games. BU will need a full effort from everyone on the roster if they want the win tonight. So the pressure is on for freshman forward Joel Farabee and sophomore defenseman Cam Crotty.
Go! Woo! Yeah, buddy, yeah, buddy. All right, boys, let's go tonight, huh? 60 minutes. Yep. I'll work these guys. I'll hit them. And I'll score them. 3 on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Go, Shano. Yeah! Good boy, Q. Nice hit, buddy. Hey, they're just throwing it away, boys. Hey, hey!
Now off a skate, it goes back to DeBoer.
Hey!
In front of the goal, Joe Farabee.
Yeah! Yes, Debbie! Yes, Debbie!
And the Terriers tie it.
3! Yeah! Hey, Crotty, good luck there. Hey.
Glove down on the far corner. Monty looked in front, puck loose in front of the goal. Patrick Curry gives the Terriers the lead here in the final minute of the period.
The only thing they got was when we turned over the puck, okay? Manage the puck smarter. We got our feet going under us. Obviously, good comeback. Let's go get the next period. Come on.
Here, keep going, boys. Keep going here, come on. You do a little thing, here we go. Hey, hey!
What's the reasoning behind the outside? I did?
Yeah.
You get it? No.
No, you got it. Let's take it, eh?
14 and 17.
Jack, get the net, get the net, get the net!
Yeah! Okay, let's keep it going here. Keep it going. Yeah, Chad. That's it, Fab. Hey, that's it, Shano. Wait, take a hit.
Good boy, Shano.
Nice look, Blake Seattle boy.
be up 2 goals. Let's be honest. Be honest with yourself. 20 minutes to win, we get 2-goal lead, okay? We don't have to score a goal to win. We win the third, we win the game. Let's have the best period of the night.
Walker in front, saved by Ottinger, rebound loose. Still loose. Blocker saved by Ottinger. They get it back for another follow-up, turned over. And now Harper coming down central. Harper with a wrister and a save by DeCoy.
Good job, boss. Have a game.
2 goals for Joel Farabee, and a strong performance from the whole team makes it a great night for the Terriers at Aganis as they take Game 1 against Arizona.
One more. Boys in the team, man. There you go. Woo!
Good win. Good win. It's hard to beat teams. Overall, big win. Big win. We're over 500. It's been a long climb to get here. Let's make sure we go 2 games over 500 tomorrow. Again.
Coming up next, we catch up with rising star Shane Bowers as BU Terriers Unleashed continues.
Back come the Terriers. An opportunity, and they score a shorthanded goal. Shane Bowers wins it in overtime for the Terriers.
After being drafted 28th overall by the Ottawa Senators, Shane Bowers entered BU last season with high expectations. Now, deep into his sophomore year, he continues to develop and learn more about what it takes to play big-time college hockey.
I think just the competition, the 60th team can beat the #1 team on any night. I think just the consistency of every team and the strength of every team. Some of these guys, for me are 3-4 years older than you. The strength and, the speed.
After a successful freshman season, apparently the word got out about Shane, because back in his hometown of Halifax, Nova Scotia, he was invited to train with some NHL superstars over the summer.
I think I've developed a lot, since the summer. Obviously getting to skate with Crosby, McKinnon, and Marchand, arguably, 3 of the best players in the world right now. Pretty good experience. Just being out there with them and being able to, maybe pick up little things from their game or even, pick their brains sometimes when I can. I think that was a big help this summer.
Now here's Gonzalo down low, they score. Bowers gets his 2nd of the game. Let's go, hey, keep bringing it here, eh? Your line's buzzing, keep it up.
I think that I'm a complete 2-way player. I think that, I'm a flexible player. I can play, power play, but it's still penalty kill, and, I can be, responsible in my own zone and effective in, the other zone as well. So I think that, being able to play in all 3 zones of the ice really helps me.
Of course, Shane is more than just a hockey player. He's also a full-time college student, and he is loving the whole Boston University experience.
Let's go here, eh, White?
Being a college athlete, it's busy, but it's fun, and, being on campus and interacting with the other students and just walking to class every day. I think just the, camaraderie with the guys. We're all so tight, playing college, you're living together, you're eating together, you're always with each other, and I think that, playing here and playing for the fans we have and the tradition of BU hockey is something special that, every time you put the jersey on, you feel like you're not just representing yourself, but the people who have before.
Let's go, baby. It's huge. That's an unreal goal.
I think for me, I just want to, continue to play the right way and continue to get better on and off the ice. Continue to try and help the team win games. And I think that, doing those things off the ice and, trying to get better in little areas of your game are only going to help on the ice. And I believe in that, the work you put in is going to show. If you stay focused, stick to your process, and you're playing the right way and doing the right things, then, good things are going to happen.
There in a goal, far circle, Bowers buries it.
Up next on BU Terriers Unleashed, we'll meet sophomore forward Logan Cockerill at its game day versus the highly ranked UMass Minutemen. Stay with us.
Boston University again with control, point blank pitch, scores! No! Somehow the freshman tucked it in, and the Terriers are on the board first here in the Beanpot Championship game.
Sophomore forward Logan Cockerill has become one of the team's key contributors during his second season at BU. But as a highly recruited under-18 player, there was a real question about where he would play his college hockey.
My brother played at Northeastern, so that kind of gave me the scope of Boston hockey and talked to him a lot about how much he liked it. I think it was my sophomore year of high school. I came out and was playing in a junior tournament, and I got to meet Albie and came and visited the campus. Really liked the city. You know, I came from a small town back in Michigan, so kind of the change of pace to a city was pretty cool to me, and I really wanted to experience that.
Rebound up front, score! Cockerill, the freshman!
Earning the opportunity to play with a top college team like BU is never easy. Logan's path was helped immensely by his 2 years playing in the USA Hockey Development Program.
The best thing about playing at that program is going up against some of the best players in the country every day. The program they put forth in front of you is really great. I mean, you're working every day, you're lifting 3 times a week, playing against older, stronger kids just to get you adapted for college hockey.
And once again, the United States on top of the hockey world at the Under-18 World Hockey Championship.
That was probably one of my favorite hockey moments, was winning that gold medal. I mean, you're at that team for 2 years, and that they always put that in front of you, that's the end goal of this team. So you really get one shot at it with all those guys that you've been growing with and learning to play with for the past 2 years, and who you've become great friends with. And being able to do that together and after all those years was a good way to cap it off.
Team USA and Boston University were not the only ones that recognized Logan's talent. The New York Islanders picked him in the 7th round of the 2017 NHL Draft.
Let's go, Shane, let's go!
I was a little bit later draft pick, so I wasn't sure if I was going to go. You know, I was getting a little nervous towards the end, but finally got the call, and that was just so cool for me. You know, it's something you dream of a lot when you're a little kid, and you know, for it to really come true was awesome.
It's a good play, 12. It's a good play.
It's great competition. You know, every game that you play in is going to be a hard battle. It really improves you as a player, and you know, you have to work on your mental game to be able to get ready for all those games no matter what.
Hey! Hey!
I think for me, even though I'm undersized, I like to play with a little grit and, you know, play hard in the corners and, you know, be a little bit of a role player. You just got to keep working, really. You come out here every day, getting on the ice, you know, before practice, getting the extra skill work in, and then just continue to get stronger. You know, it's one of the big things in college hockey is how strong you are, and, you know, you're playing against older guys, so just work on the little things like that, and it should just work itself out. I love it here. Just the city itself is unbelievable.
Bowers in front. Cockerill holds and scores! Logan Cockerill!
Friday night at a packed Agganis Arena. It's an important Hockey East showdown. Boston University versus the top-ranked UMass Minutemen. For sophomores Casper Kotkonsalo and Logan Cockerill and all the Terriers, it's a big night with 2 huge points on the line.
Every time we have a chance to put the puck on the net or hit someone, let's do it. Do not pass up a hit. Do not pass up a shot. The crowd gets excited. It's going to be a big crowd tonight, and let's use the crowd as a resource for us to keep our energy up, okay? Starting lineup, Bowers, Fabs, you and Ferentz, and Jake are in net.
Let's go, boys. Yep. Come on, Mitski. Let's go, Sticks. Chandler. Go on, hey, Chandler. Let's go, Fabs. Evo.
Right away, it becomes clear this will be an exciting game between 2 very determined opponents.
Just like that, go to the net, boys. Oh, we got to talk.
Vino now finds a man open for a goal. Well, the weak side and Jake Pritchard.
Hey, if we end up in a set forecheck, stand in front of the net.
Far side, wrister and a goal.
Yeah! Let's go!
Ryan Clonin ties it for the Terriers.
UMass adds 2 goals to take a 3-1 lead after the first period, but this game is far from over.
Stay up here, boys. Stay up. It's a long game. That team's not going to go away. We got to pick it up in some areas, and we're down 2 goals. Let's go better. We can go better.
Hey, when they see us going behind for the drop, they're going to yell at their wings to cancel the drop, so just be ready.
Deals it to Fabro. Down low, entry pass in front of the goal. Joe Farabee, and they're within 1.
Out of way, skater. Out of way, Ty. Nice pass.
Farabee sends it in front of the goal. Patrick Curry, all alone. How did Farabee find him?
As the second period ends, BU once again finds themselves trailing. Now, with just 20 minutes left to play, it's gut check time.
Just gotta keep going here, boys.
Let's keep shooting the puck. This game is 50-50. It's up for grabs. It's whoever wants it more this period. We win the third, we win the game, and we're happy. Let's go do it.
Let's pause, huh? Let's pause. Come on, fellas.
Shot in, puck loose and a goal.
Yeah!
Patrick Curry has tied it again with 3:33 played third period.
Back and forth they go. UMass once again surges ahead. And once again, the BU Terriers refuse to quit.
Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! Not yet! Not yet! Not yet!
Now with time running out, the Terriers press hard for the tying goal.
Oh.
But it's not meant to be, and UMass takes this one.
Maailman mestari, onneksi olkoon. Onneksi olkoon.
I love the way he battled tonight. It wasn't battle. We had resilience. We came back a bunch of times. I know it doesn't feel good. I know no one's happy in here. Some guys in here can play better. Some guys played really good. Get some rest.
Up next, we profile sophomore defenseman Cam Crotty. Stay with us.
Curry trying to position it. Got a man here. Crotty for a shot to go. Crotty squeezed it through.
Every player on the BU squad takes a different road to get on the ice at Agganis Arena. For sophomore D-man Cam Crotty, that journey started with the Brockville Braves, a Canadian junior team based in Ontario.
I came in there really young. I was 16, but definitely, hadn't matured just yet. I spent 2 years there playing hockey, away from home. It really built my character. I cherish those 2 years because it really prepared me.
Growing up and playing all of his hockey in Ontario made college hockey in the U.S. a bit of a mystery. Fortunately, Cam visited Boston and made what turned out to be a great decision.
I really didn't know a lot about college until I was maybe 15 or 16. I think for me, the biggest thing was I was a little bit more of a late bloomer. College really kind of tailored to me that way, more than the CHL did. And then just the ability to get a great education. BU is one of the best schools in the country, academically, hockey-wise, the city, the location. And then it just comes down to a gut feel. I felt like this could be my home for 4 years. I just felt like, this was the spot for me, and I'm really happy I decided to come here.
Cam is another in a long line of BU players who've been drafted by an NHL team. He was selected in the third round of the 2017 draft by the Arizona Coyotes.
It was crazy, it was unreal. Something you dreamed of when you were 3 or 4 years old, and getting drafted at a Tier 2 junior was pretty special. I remember going to the draft with my family, and when Arizona picked me, I was so emotional and so happy. It's a personal day for me, but also for my family. They sacrificed so much for me. It was one of the best days of my life for sure.
Even as an NHL draft pick coming out of a top Canadian junior league, it was a big leap to Division I college hockey. So far, though, Cam has been up to the challenge.
Juniors, you play 62, 64, something like that games, and college you play maybe 40 a year. So each game is really intense, it's really high-paced, and it's really important. And I really like that because you know, you get more time during the week to practice and to build yourself up, and then you're playing against men. So the competition is really good. The support from the crowd who's so amped up because you only play twice a week, usually only once at home. It's great hockey competition-wise, but I think more importantly, it's the most fun hockey I've played. It's a challenge, but I like it. You know, education's important, and you know, finding ways to balance that with hockey is a fun challenge. I'm really fortunate to be able to work towards a degree and play hockey here. It's just kind of like the best of both worlds.
The season continues, but the end is now coming into view. Things have not always gone the Terriers' way so far this season, but the Hockey East playoffs are fast approaching, and BU will enter that tournament as the defending champions. A lot of hockey is still to be played.
There's a lot of big games ahead of us. Anytime you have the opportunity to put on a BU jersey, you want to win and you want to compete. Home ice is still in the picture for us if we can play all down the stretch.
Rebound goal, Tayamonte.
That's the great thing about college hockey is there's a couple trophies you can win throughout the year. You know, we came up short in the Bean Pot this year. In a few weeks, we got the Hockey East Championship, and that's our next focus. That gives you a little motivation, a little drive, and a little purpose for the rest of the year.
Wrister and a goal, Farabee.
We got a lot of competitors in the room. We want to fight to get to the highest spot in Hockey East we can, so we can try to get home ice. When you get home ice, you put yourself in a good spot to get to the Garden, and who knows what happens.